Story of Lutefisk.
Oh.
Do you know what lutefisk is?
No.
It's a codfish that has been dried in the sun.
Soaked in lye.
No, soaked in lye first. Lye, really. And then dried in the sun, and it's left there for 2 or 3 months. And then about last of October, they plunk these hardboard codfish into a barrel of water. And every 2 or 3 days they change the water and they soak these fish down. Well, the Swedes and the Norwegian on Christmas Eve feast on what they call lutefisk, which is nothing more than codfish out of the North Sea that has been soaked in lye and hardened and then softened up again. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's kind of like fish that looks like Jello.
Yeah. It's like whale blubber looking.
It turns
your tinsel.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I had a church call me. All the Swedes in Minnesota, I mean, this is a delicacy.
Oh, yeah.
I had a church call me, Gustavus Adolphus Lutheran Church, Minneapolis.
Leave it to the Lutherans.
We had a lutefisk supper tonight and we'd like to give you the leftovers. Well, Salvation Army never turns anything down. So I says, I'll come right over. I'm a connoisseur of fine lutefisk. So I says, how many pans should I bring? They says, bring 7 barrels.
7 barrels.
I'm not kidding you. He says, garbage barrels that are lined with plastic bags. That will fill them up. And I could see people looking out the window of the house. Who's out there honking their horn? Well, they knew it was my van. So Eric came out, and I rolled the window down, and he went, says, what you got in here? And I says, Eric, you won't believe it. I want to give you a barrel. And then we're going to take it to church tomorrow, and we're going to give it out. And he says, where did you get this stuff? I says, I got it at the Gustavus Adolphus Lutheran Church, Minneapolis, Minnesota. He says, this is used. You don't eat used lutefisk. It's got to be fresh. The longer you let it sit, the more like glue it gets. Glue. And he says, keep going. Don't stop here. So I left. Kind of miffed. I left miffed. Anyway, I said, what am I going to do with this stuff? I got a whole van load of lutefisk. Yeah, 7 barrels. And I got this idea. So I drove straight to Lake Phelan, which was frozen over. I drove out on the ice and I took all those barrels. I mean, this is truth. So help me. I dumped those barrels on the ice. And I got out of there real quick before the police came. And then I went back the next morning, and guess what?
It was gone.
Gone. There are about 4,200 dead cats on the ice. Killed every cat. Killed